How to raise chickens. Teaching someone new about poultry farming and how to raise chickens really can't be done in the space of just one video, but we hope to cover at least the main points, if nothing else. The fact that you are interested in researching how to raise chickens bodes well, because it shows that you are aware of the need to learn about poultry in general. There are people who believe that taking care of poultry is largely intuitive, and to a certain extent they are right. Still, seeking proper information is crucial for success. Here are some of the more important things that you really have to know. 1. Before you spend any money on backyard chickens, find out first whether or not your zoning law allows you to keep poultry. Unfortunately, chickens are not always in the same category as cats and dogs, and you really have to check whether there are community laws that allow you to keep chickens. Should it turn out that you do not have any location where chickens can be legally kept, then any discussion on this topic will be pretty much moot. 2. Work out a monthly budget. Raising chickens, whether as a source of income or just a hobby, will entail expenses, like the cost of feed and upkeep. As with anything else, you will be spending more money right at the beginning, when you have to buy not only your eggs or chicks, but also provide coops and get shots for them if needed. You've got to have enough for everything. It won't do at all to run out of funds in the middle of the project. A clear budget will let you know the size of the flock that you can reasonably raise. 3. Plan the location of the chicken coop carefully. You have to find a spot where they will get a lot of sunlight, fresh air, and exercise. They also need to be protected from natural predators such as cats, dogs, rats, and others. And if you live in an urban setting, neighbors are an important concern too. The noise and smell could be a problem. For instance, the hens often like to cluck at all hours of the day, and you do know that roosters like to wake everyone up at dawn, right? 4. Decide what you want to get out of your flock. Determining what you hope to get out of raising chickens right at the start is important because different breeds are best at different things. If you want a steady supply of eggs daily, then you have to choose layers, such as Ancona, Australicorp, Leghorns, Rhode Island, or Plymouth Rock hens. On the other hand, if you are hoping for more chicken meat, you need to pick breeds which tend to bulk up more. For example, Asil, Cornish, Japanese bantams, and modern game chicken. For the true hobbyist, it may be interesting to see brightly colored eggs. Easter egger hens lay eggs that can be either blue or green. Of course, the breed you pick should also be suitable for the climate you live in. You can get almost any popular breed at a local hatchery. Keep in mind that certain breeds have different requirements, and while it is generally possible to include more than one breed in a flock, it can make things a little bit more complicated, especially when talking about more chickens. For the beginning chicken farmer, it may be best just to start your flock off with chicks, rather than hatching your own eggs. Although starting with fertilized eggs does have a few advantages, getting live chicks at the start will save you from the trouble of determining the sex ratio between male and female chicks. Aside from the points mentioned here, there are quite a few more pointers that any aspiring chicken breeder must know when learning how to raise chickens, either for eggs or meat. Reading articles will help, but a word of advice from an actual poultry farmer or breeder will be even better.